Hello everyone, Frost here. Welcome back to a new episode of Rags to Riches. In the past we made many guides both for leveling content and level 60 content featuring a variety of classes. However, in the past we were focused more on the mage because, as you might know, mage is my main in classic WoW. However, last week we made a video with 3 grinding spots for all classes and that video got a very good feedback. Today we're trying something new. Today we're playing the Rogue and we discovered a new gold grind which yields very good gold per hour. I would say way better than the BRD pickpocket farm. Also, the grind is very exciting and full of surprises, and some of the features in this grind can be applied to your own grind to the specific location. In the future we're gonna level a warrior on the EU servers, so expect warrior guides in the future for the less fortunate gold grinding class. So without further ado, let's get into it right now. So here we are back in DM East, the same place where we went with the mage, a dungeon that will always be profitable when a new raid is released. In this dungeon you have access to a lot of herbs, minerals, rare drops and so on. This is our 9th run so far. Actually, it's our 10th. We did 9 so far. And so far in total, I did 29 runs. This will be our 30th. We're gonna do the gold per hour for 10 runs after we finish the clear. And I'm gonna show you how this can be the best gold farm for Rogue available at the moment. At least one of the best. I'm not probably aware of all of them. So basically, what are the requirements for this? Well, herbalism. So you can pick 3 types of herbs. Dreamfoil, Grom's Blood, and Ghost Mushroom. Per 5 runs you can pick a stack of each, plus this would be the main source of income. The second source of income, there are 4 spawn points for a chest, a locked chest or a solid unlocked chest, so you can pick 1 per run. That means you can pick per 10 runs 10 of them. Third source of income would be the Felcloth. Fourth source of income, the greens, which you're gonna get a lot of them consistently because the chests in dungeons have higher loot drop chance than other chests out there. So far in our 30 runs, we got a recipe for thorium shield spike, which went for about 80 G. We got traveler's backpack, 2 of them. We got something else rare, but I kind of forgot. Also, last night we got a drop from this. It was the Traveler's Stockade Shoulders, the epic. We got it on stream live. It wasn't the best epic you can acquire right now because it's not that valuable anymore, but they used to go for hundreds of golds. So basically, let's start the timer. I'm gonna show you how to do it without being in a party with someone, how to reset it, and it's actually faster. The runs are between 12 and 15 minutes. We're gonna start a timer here, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to pick the chests, all of them from all of the 4 spots. I'm gonna show you the technique. I'm gonna show you how to get like the tubers, which you can cook or sell them raw in the auction house, and so on. So you come here, you jump down, you lose like half of your HP in general, 1.5k, and you start looking for 2 nodes of Dreamfoil and 2 nodes of Grom's Blood. Now, unfortunately, you cannot really pick all the Grom's Blood nodes, but don't worry, there are more of them deeper into the dungeon. These ones here are easy to pick. All of the Dreamfoil nodes, which are 2 always here in the conservatory, you will be able to pick them. Only one it's harder. One which is situated right there behind the lasher. So the way you pick that node there, you cheap shot the lasher, you build 5 combo points, you go to the node, and once the lasher comes towards you, you kidney shot him for the full duration of 6 seconds, you loot the plant, and then you vanish. Keep that in mind. Now, right here behind this tree, of course, you can look for the book spawn, and I always go stealth behind these pods in case you can loot them for Runtun tubers. Another Dreamfoil here. And I don't want to fight that pack of lashers, I'm just gonna vanish it. A bit clumsy there. That's why when you walk over the warp pods, you should always be like 10 yards away from this. If this would be a warp pod, you should be around here somewhere, because they have a variety of backfires. They can ruin your day basically. The spec I have for this I'm not sure if it's important. Probably you can do it with every spec, but I am going to show you my spec. It's a Cold Blood, a Deep Sub spec with Deadliness. Some people asked me on my stream if I could do it with... okay, so this one here, I'm not gonna pick it because it's just a Grom's Blood. It's not expensive. I could pick it in Vanish or reset here on the pillar, but I'm just gonna move on. We got like the Dream Foil, we got the one node of Grom's Blood, and we're good with it. Also, we'll check for the second book spawn, which I almost forgot. Luckily we're here. A second book spawn should be right in front of this Deathlash, right there on the ground. It's not right there right now, but that's okay. Moving on. Here is where the things get trickier. There are stealthed mobs patrolling around. So they have a higher... This guy will see me. Look at the distance. He saw me already. I'm going to fight this one. Actually, I kill most of them because they drop Felclots. The run is gonna take probably more than 12 minutes. In my experience, I get them between 12 and 15 minutes. I'm gonna use evasion here, but you don't really need to use evasion. You can apply... I use 2 instant poisons, but you can apply a crippling poison in the offhand and then move away from him, slowly kite him to recover energy and so on. Always make sure to carry with you some small potions. I don't really use them anymore because I got used with the grind now. But in the beginning, I died a bit until I figured out how to do this properly. So moving on, we're looking now for Ghost Mushrooms. There are 4 Ghost Mushroom spawn points per run. One is right here, but unfortunately we have this Stalker there. We will have to kill him. So I'm gonna get my health to full. Normally, sometimes they're not there. I guess you could blind him, pick the Ghost Mushroom, then vanish here. That's why I would recommend this spec, because you have a low cooldown to vanish. You have preparation if you need. But I'm killing them because last night I got from one of those Shadow Stalkers, I got the, like I said, the Stockade Shoulders, an epic. Also, they can drop Librams of Focus, they can drop Felclots, and most importantly, look at those Greys. Like, they drop like weapons and armors that are level 50 plus. They vendor for about 2 gold. Look there, 1 gold 99, 1 gold 80, 1 gold 88, 1 gold 20, 1 gold 20. So that's already 10. Also, they drop a lot of raw silver. We started this grind when we had 3,745 gold. Now we made almost 18 gold raw in our 10th run. We got the Ghost Mushroom. While you have the slow debuff, you can use anti-venom, like the cheap one from First Aid, to clear that. Sometimes it might be nice to have them with you. They're really cheap to make. But I don't feel like I need it. I died once because of this. When you pick the chest, I'm gonna show you if I find the chest in this room. So speaking about the chest, which is the most important because you get all the level 50 plus greens from it, and also recipes in the chest and other good stuff. Now, as I said, always, so the first chest, there is a potential spawn here, see? And the second chest, it's a potential spawn here. And there it is. It's not locked, it's normal, this one. I'm gonna show you how to pick it. Now, first of all, you wanna walk over this spot. It's spawn lashers, that's not really good. But we're gonna manage to do it. I'm gonna show you how to pick it. 2 ways. Now, I'm gonna come all the way here and I'm gonna try to see if we have a spawn here. So we do not have a spawn here, that's perfect. I'm looking for the Ghost Mushroom if it's upstairs here. There's not. And I'm going to pull. So the way I do it is I target the Whiplashers. But I make sure I'm in range with that imp. So I shoot the Whiplashers, then I target the imp, and I shoot the imp too, so I can aggro them both. Then I start sprinting. So I start sprinting, I go all the way here. You must be careful, there's one stealth mob here. So the way I do it, I always pay attention. And now I keep running and target the mob that would appear here. There we go. I instantly blind him and I wait for the other mobs to come. You come here on the sledge. Now there are 2 ways to do it here, a bit exploitable and natural. Now you can wait for the mobs to come close to you vanish and go loot the chest. But the way I do it, or if you don't want to do it like this, I come on this sledge. Now the mobs are still up there, you see? I wait until I get out of combat. And then, there we go, combat dropped. I stealth towards the large solid chest. And I take it. But you could vanish. Once you're there, you just vanish down, you get out of combat and you come and pick it. Now inside this chest, we got a grey bow, and a high consular cloak of the eagle. This is a 10 stamina, 9 intellect cloak. It sells for 20 G. I don't know, I think it's very good for AoE mages. If they do not have a cloak, this is pretty good for AoE farming. I'm not sure if you're gonna get 20 gold for it, but we also got a grey, which sells for about 1 gold. Really good. You get some items that you can actually sell on the auction house. So now that we took the chest, we keep on moving, and basically it's about the same thing for this chest. Now this run is gonna take more than 12 minutes because I'm trying to explain. For this chest here, you want to walk towards the pods. There's a pod right there. You want to come here and see if you open it. Then you go all the way up here on the ledge, and you shoot the trickster from up there, and you wait for them to come down. You jump down, you vanish, and you pick the chest. You're gonna learn them. Now, if the chest is not in this room, it's definitely in the next room. There are 2 more spawn points for the chest in the next room. Like I'm telling you, this gold farming method is so good. Like this is my 30th run. The first 10 runs I did, I managed to make about... First 10 runs was 165 gold, plus the thorium spike recipe. That put me in about 68 gold per hour. Depends how fast you make them. You can choose not to kill the demons. Like I like to kill the demons. The second 10 runs we did 175 gold per hour, including a traveler's backpack, but we didn't take into account the epic we got, the Stockade shoulders. Also, the gold per hour that I did was with vendoring everything. Now, you know probably by now that the Greater Eternal Essences went out in price, and probably they'll go even higher for Blackwing Lair. I would recommend disenchanting most of the level 51 plus items. Now, when I come to this room, I look for ghost mushrooms as well, and I kill all those fell swarms. Now, these fell swarms have a really low armor, because, well, they're, you know, cloth wearers. I kill them all. It's really easy. You can, I didn't, oh no. Okay, please. Thank you, 700. You can kick those. In order to speed this up, I think I'm gonna bandage here and kill it. You don't have to kill it all if you want to make like 12 minutes runs, but in my experience, those mobs drop like the greys that I showed you earlier. These ones, they drop rune cloth, and they also drop like greens, fell cloths, and so on. So if you have your kick on cooldown, you can just kidney shot them and finish them up. Look at how fast they die. Now my gear, it's quite okay. I would say I have like 5 epics from Night Slayer. I have Brutality Blade and Corehound Tooth. But if you have like Dull Rends and Shadowcraft, it's almost the same. Like, it doesn't require a lot of damage to kill those mobs. We're already on 10 minutes, but we already picked the chest and we already killed most of the mobs. I'm gonna try to finish them. We will do under 15 minutes this run, but I had runs, like I said, between 12 and 15 minutes. I want to kill them now because since I got the epic, I always have this idea that maybe they'll drop another one. Now in this room, there's a potential chest spawn right there. That's really easy to pick. And there's a potential chest right there. So if the chest is here, you shoot this guy from here. So from here, you shoot this guy, you go all the way up, and you wait here on this ledge. Once the mobs are really close to you, you sprint, you jump down, you run towards the chest, and you vanish there. And you pick it. You can pick it before the mobs come down the ledge to their original reset position. If it's here, the chest, you shoot them from around here something. You run all the way here, and you come here, you jump down, and then you come pick the chest. Either you do it by resetting on this ledge, or you do it by vanish if you don't feel like quote marks exploiting. Gonna pick another ghost mushroom. Like I said, you pick 4 per run. I think we have 2 more spawn points so far. I'm gonna kill that one too. 1.8k HP. I wouldn't recommend this. If I'm dying during this filming, it's gonna be nasty. I can pop a potion, it's no big deal, I guess. And I think I'm gonna just try to be safe here. Try to... If you don't bring food, like they drop a lot of mushrooms, you can eat. But I would recommend bringing food. Okay, almost died here. Oh my god. I think I'm going to take a drink here. Opening the tubers. This is like 2 gold a stack right now on the auction house, but I got the recipe and I'm gonna cook them and I'm gonna try to make more from them, like 3 to 4 gold a stack. But we're gonna do the math with them raw. So every time you walk towards a warp pod, you want to be in stealth, because in case a pack of mini lashers spawns, you don't aggro them if you're in stealth. If a cloud of green schmutz spawns, then there we go, there's another guy. And the way I kill these, especially if it's on this route, I do like 5. Then I move a bit away, I regenerate some energy while they're coming. My energy is at 100, and I can do some more damage. Now I can... Well, this is not nice. Okay, I'm going to need some help here. I think I'm gonna pop evasion. It's 1.1k HP, so I don't wanna necessarily die here. I always try to drink and get full HP. These mobs are hard to skip, but if you wait for them at the end of the patrol, I wouldn't recommend skipping them though. The raw silver they drop like 15, 25 silver sometimes and so on, and they drop like clots and fell clots. Now when you walk into this room, there's a potential mushroom spawn there, but there's also an invisible mob there. If you don't have, I would recommend to walk like this. Like you see, there's a pod there, a pod here. Always stay around in the middle so you don't pop them. You want to have like 10 yards plus. So there's a mushroom there and a mushroom here. We're gonna start with this one. Now I got 5 combos. I move a bit back and I wait for him to come. Okay, another I think we'll have to pop a pot here. We don't usually use that many pots, but this time we had to kill more Shadow Stalkers because they were closer to the actual mushrooms. Now, this runs can be dumbed down to 12 minutes per runs if you choose not to kill all the demons or you're not explaining on a guide. My average is like 15 minutes, including the reset timer. I'm gonna show you how to reset. Now, the beauty of this grind is that you don't need to be in a party with someone else. And this is an exit. You just go out of the portal, you reset, and you walk back in and continue your grind. But you come backwards now. You go to the conservatory where we started initially. Now, sometimes there's a mushroom here or a mushroom up there. If the mushroom it's up there... Oh shit. It's gonna be a nasty... Oh, there we go. Fine. If the mushroom it's upstairs, you can just distract the mob and jump on the ledge and go pick it up there. You don't have to kill it. But yet again, I kind of like to kill them. So, whatever. Now you could gouge them and eviscerate them from behind. In terms of spec, probably a repost spec would be better to kill these faster. Combat with repost. However, you kind of need a preparation on this. I would say maybe, maybe not. Okay, we might have to pop a pot here. No, I think we can finish him now. And there we go, last mushroom, which 4 per hour, 4 per run. We got 40 of them, 10 runs. And I think this is it. So I'm gonna show you exactly how to reset it. You go here. You can loot the pods. Like if you walk toward the pods and you see they don't pop, they don't anything, you loot them and you get the tubers. I think we got enough tubers in 10 runs. We barely have any more spots here. If we can destroy something from here. I don't like those foglings. Sometimes in the chest you can find like rare herbs, even mountain silver sage and dream foils from the chest. So it took us a bit longer because we stopped to explain, but it can be done between 12 and 15 minutes. You come out. You reset the dungeon. Okay, the loading screen is too high. I would recommend deleting your cache folder, and you go back in and you turn back to the conservatory. Now, after you clear the second run and you're done with the conservatory, I would recommend getting an add-on called Item Rack. Item Rack. Let's say you finished and you run the other way at the conservatory. You get the Item Rack add-on, and I made a set where all my gear gets put into my bag. Now I don't have slots, but the first run you will have slots. And you just die. By dying, it takes you 2 minutes to run back, and it's actually faster than resetting to an alt. And then you can do 2 runs without dying, and 1, so you only have to die 2 times per hour, which is a total of 4 minutes. So you can make your consistent gold per hour. Now let's go the hell out of here, because we already spent like 17 minutes here, and let's see how much gold we made in total. Okay, missing an item. There we go, my blade. We got a heartstone, and this is our 30th run. So far we made 165 with 175. That's about 340, plus the Stockade shoulders, which are probably like 50, plus the thorium spike recipe, which is like 80, 130, plus like 500 gold we made in 20 runs, and this would be our extra 10 runs that we done. And let's just see. So we started the grind at 3,745. We made 20 gold raw silver, and I think it's okay. It's about 2 gold. Depends on how many chests, because every chest has like 25 silver inside. If you loot like 10 chests, that's like 2.5 gold, and you kill like 10 mobs per run, maybe less. Some of them drop 30 silver, some of them drop 20. It's like 2 gold per run raw silver. So 20 gold from raw silver. We got a shadow foot stabber. I'm not sure exactly. I saw them this morning on the auction house for 20g. But let's say this is a rare item. We got them from one of the shadow stalkers. We're gonna calculate him at 5 gold. Let's start with the grace. Okay. Oh wow. I didn't expect to have so many grays. Good. So we got 2 stacks of dreamfoil, which are 18 geo stack on my server. Let's do first. This is 77. 777 minus 745 equals. So we made 32 gold from vendoring the grays and raw silver. Then plus 36 gold for 2 stacks of dreamfoil. If the dreamfoil goes for a higher price on your server, it's even more. Plus 2 stacks of Gromp's blood and 5. This is 5 gold, and 2 gold, 1 gold. So 11 gold. Plus the ghost mushroom go for like 1.2 gold right now on my server, but some people on my stream told me that they go for 30 G a stack on their server. They might go in price because limited invulnerability potions are used in Blackwing Lair as well. So let's put the 24 stack of ghost mushroom, that's 48 gold. Plus a journeyman's backpack. It wasn't the travelers. You get journeyman's too. That's another 2 gold. Plus the shadow foot stabber, we put it 5 gold. Probably we can sell it for 20 though. 2 gold. 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 2 gold 3 blind wheat, probably those were from a chest, are 1 gold, let's say. Plus, let's do the math on... now, this cloak, I'm gonna probably sell it for 10 gold. Because it's good for AoE mages, but we're gonna put like 1 gold, 3 gold, 4 gold, 5 gold, 6 gold, 7 gold, 8 gold, 9 gold, 10 gold, 11 gold, 12 gold, 14 gold, 15 gold, plus 15, plus 7 felt cloths go for about 10 gold on my server, plus the mithril lockbox, it's about 2 gold, plus rune cloth, it's about 1.5 G a stack, this is 5 gold, plus did we have anything else here? I think this was it. Now keep in mind that we're putting like the vendor price on those, but I send them to my level 5 alt and I can disenchant them, and also some of them you can actually sell it. If you get like a ring with 20 shadow or nature resistance, it's gonna get in value later. This one is arcane resistance. Like this swamp ring of the monkey with 8 agility, 9 stamina, it might sell for poor rogue. The cloak for the mage as well. And if I look well here, probably there's something else that will sell. Look, bracers with 25 spell damage, maybe that's not a good example. Also 50 silver from the demonic runes. I think that's about it. So we did 10 runs. We're gonna put them at 15 minutes per run, although they can be done at 12 minutes. We're gonna put them at 15 minutes per run. That means 4 runs an hour. That means 2.5 hours for 10 runs with 15 minutes. Divided by 2.5 equals 66.8 gold per hour. And this I've done it consistently for the past 30 runs. First run was 68 gold per hour with doing the math at 15 minutes. Second run was 175, that was close to 70 gold per hour. And that's without taking in consideration the rare drops that I got, like the Stockade shoulders or the Plants mithril, or the bag. I think I took the backpack. This is from our previous run. Yeah, tubers, we're gonna cook them soon. And we don't take in consideration all of the rare possibilities that you can get from the chest. Now, I think this is it, guys. I think, tell me what you like, tell me what you think about this. If you want to see like a full hour of this, so you can see all the potential herb spawns, you can see all the chests where you can pick. If you want to see this in 1 hour with Frost, let me know. So far, thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely day, and until next time, stay frosty.